So biogas compression. So if we are supplying to retail outlets or to industries, 200 or 250 bar you will be compressing. If it is to a pipeline, it can be 6 bar, 7 bar to 60 bar based on the pipeline pressure. Our pressure has to be always higher than the pipeline pressure so that the gas will go. And feeding to the equipments like generator sets based on the manufacturer specification, it will vary. So on compression, we have basically in the CNG, bio-CNG plant, CBG plant, we have two options. One is the mechanical, something like we see it in a puncture shop. So which is having a reciprocating piston, but unless like a puncture shop, it will have a multiple stages. So because we have to achieve 200 to 50 bar, the single stage compression is not possible. So this compressor will have very different pistons, and this piston is called every time there is a stage. So there will be typically 4 stages in the mechanical compression. This mechanical compressor needs very frequent maintenance because it generates a lot of heat and wear and tear is faster. Uh, and it also uses a huge motor. The reason being mechanical energy once produced, most of it will get lost because of the reciprocating moment, and the inertia of the shaft will not last for longer. So the motors are bigger. The next option what we have is the earth moving kind of thing where you see the bulldozers. Uh, these are all hydraulic technologies, and they can produce up to 850 or 300 3000 bars very easily because they use oil for compression. So there will be a motor which will compress the oil. That oil's pressure will get transferred to gas. That is how it works, and the power consumption is less, and the gas oil which is once compressed will have will not lose all of its strength, so there will be savings of energy. This is the hydraulic. So in case of icons we use both of it case to case basis, so there is no one single solution, and it can be combination of two also. Coming to the distribution side, these are all called cascades. Many cylinders are joined together. You can join 2 or 20 or 40 based on your requirement or to fit the shape of the vehicle. This is done on a vehicle and left it there, or you can do it on a tractor, trolley kind of thing, detachable. So it is flexible way, and these cylinders have to be approved by a PESO, and every 3 years you have to keep on renewing. And we can never use our LPG cylinders because they are not strong enough to withstand the CNG. So LPG can work up to 13 bar, they are welded, and 15 kg is the steel used. Whereas these CNG cylinders are tested for 350 bar, even though we are using for 250. These are all single pieced forged, there is no joint at all, and it is a 70 kg of steel, one cylinder. And if you are doing a hotel kind of supply, a smaller cylinder cascade will work better. And the next is the pipeline injection. So household can be 1.2 bar, 2 bar, 5 bar based on the distance. So over the distance, there will be a pressure drop. So based on that, we have to design it.